So one point that I want to speak is like it happens like sometimes the space is short and we look for a bigger place. Like here also ISKCON Manchester, we are like devotees are trying their efforts to to get a bigger place. So yeah, the same was the situation. The fish wanted a bigger place to live comfortably. The next one.
O Maharaj Parikshit, the king took the fish from the well and threw him in a lake, but the fish then assumed a gigantic form exceeding the extent of the water.
Next one.
The fish then said, "O king, I am a large aquatic, and this water is not at all suitable for me. Now kindly find some way to save me. It would be better to put me in the water of a lake that will never reduce."
When thus requested, King Satyavrata took the fish to the largest reservoir of water. But when that also proved insufficient, the king at last threw the gigantic fish into the ocean.
While being thrown in the ocean, the fish said to King Satyavrata, "O hero, in this water there are very powerful and dangerous sharks that will eat me. Therefore you should not throw me in this place." After hearing these sweet words from the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the form of a fish, the king, being bewildered, asked him, "Who are you, sir? You simply bewilder us."
So now we can see that the fish initially it was in the palm, and then King Satyavrata moved it in a jug or in a pot, and then from the pot the fish was moved into a well, and from the well it was moved into a reservoir of water, and then lake, I think before that lake, and then larger reservoir of water, and finally into the ocean. And still the fish is expanding in size, and now the fish is telling that there are other aquatic animals who are dangerous, who can kill me. So from this everything, then King Satyavrata understood that this is not an ordinary fish. King Satyavrata understood that this is Supreme Lord himself speaking. So I want to stop here because next King Satyavrata starts offering his prayers. So there are beautiful prayers offered by King Satyavrata, and then we'll see that Lord instructs King Satyavrata about what will happen in the future. I don't want to reveal that now. So we'll continue the discussion on 20th of January. So we'll see. So if you want to hear the next phase of this pastime, you should come for the
Suspense.
20th Jan Saturday morning program. And yeah, so thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Are there any questions, comments?
It's not nice to stop in the middle. That's all. No questions. No.
How did you throw the fish when it was so big?
How big was King? I was thinking the same thing. How big was King Satyavrata? What kind of facilities he must have had?
Yeah.
Like big crane or
His kids, he has everything in the
I
disposal.
thought about it while I was reading. They had a better facility than
Yeah. We would struggle. That'd be a logistical challenge.
Like, imagine.
You see in the news in the
He
morning.
takes all the army and everybody reports and walks in a procession with us.
Yeah, it's a good point. How,
Yeah. I mean, another thing is like King Satyavrata could have understood, the fish is expanding. Initially only King Satyavrata might have thought, this is not an ordinary fish. But why it took, So it is said that in that age, there are like aquatic animals and they are like mystic, like they can increase. So King Satyavrata also thought it is some mystic kind of aquatic animal.
the detailed description is not given now, like it is just being narrated as a simple story, but there may be so many intricacies happening there.
Maybe Matsya Puran, I don't know.
No, but we don't know the full details.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely we can understand that they have a better facility.
It's interesting that, when the fish grew big, King said, Bhavan, respectfully. Who are you, sir? How are you, sir?
Yeah, I wanted to. This is such a nice thing that King Satyavrata at that time.
Yeah, he was Rishi, because
But I think it's such a nice example, one of the nice lessons. This is what the king is like. Even if it's a fish, they care for the well-being of the fish. But the present leaders in the society do not care for the well-being of the masses at large, or to speak of one living entity. But we see, many times in Shastra, we see the great example of these kind of saintly personalities. I'm forgetting the name of that devotee who purified his life even in one moment. Katvanga, King Katvanga. He gives his own body and he gives his own meals and he gives everything. So this is the kind of what it means to be a leader, is actually that you serve everyone. The role of the leader is actually being a servant, the greatest servant, serving the needs of the society. And the way that Satyavrata Muni is so nicely taking care of just one fish shows the kind of compassion he has for the citizens. And then when the citizens will see a king like this, they will also naturally feel, I should also be like this, I should develop this kind of compassionate nature. Whereas nowadays people look at the politicians are able to get away with doing nonsense. Well, I should also try to do some nonsense and get away with it. So in this way, yata raja tata praja. The way the king is, that's the way the society becomes. So it's very nice to see that in the Vedic civilization, the ruler of the society is such that naturally the people in society would be inspired to follow in that kind of way. I thought that was a very, very nice point. If you have something to share on that.
This reminded me of Parishit Maharaj also. When this Kali, Parishit Maharaj even gave shelter to Kali. That go to these not 4 places, when there is too much of money.
Money,
Yeah, 4 places.
4 places.
Then at last we give gold as well, 5th place.
So thank you, bro, for sharing that. Very important point. Yeah, ideal example. So for others, for us and others. Any other comments? Hare Krishna. So thank you so much for joining in. We'll continue our discussion in the next Saturday morning program.
So just one thing, sorry. Just another thing that comes to mind. Sorry. No matter at every stage, Satyavrata Muni was not thinking, "What's wrong with this fish?" It's just becoming a liability for me. I should just get rid of this fish. Instead, he carries on serving. So sometimes we start something in our spiritual life, and then we realize, okay, it's not as simple as we thought initially. It's going to take a little bit more time or a little bit more energy. Every time here, he could have said, "No, I'm going to stop. This is too much. You're demanding too much." But every time he carries on. And even in the end, he doesn't say, "Why are you demanding?" Instead, he's asking who you are. So it's a very nice insight into the mind of a devotee. The devotee will always try and do more and more service. He will not question when there's more service being given, extra service. Or preachers, because initially the something very small. Prabhu, you just add Krishna into your life. You don't have to do anything big. You do everything that you're doing, you just add Krishna consciousness. And the next thing you know, you're learning how to chant, then you're changing the way you're eating, then your whole life is becoming full of devotion. This way comes into our lives as a very small thing. And eliminates until he becomes everything, actually, which is present. Or if you look at Vamandev example, he comes and he says, "I just want 3 steps of land, very small." You just you maintain, have your family, that's you just and just that's all. But then they expand, start covering the they small thing at the beginning. You can just take one book, and then what happens by the end is the person's whole life becomes full of Krishna consciousness. So I was thinking about that as well and listening to this.
Chaitanya Prabhu is expert. The Lord has a different connection.
Our Prabhu has, put up a program called Gomatsya. Heard?
Yeah.
Matsya. Matsya in the Lord protected the way, right? Stayed with us. So Gomatsya, they protect the books, protect Vedas. So only when you distribute these books, they're saved. People read regular basis. So we have a program called Matsya. We promote distributing Srimad Bhagavatam sets a lot. If any of you don't have after the class, some discount, don't worry. We will get that money, some discount money from somewhere, but we want you to have a Srimad Bhagavatam set. This is important. But also we understand how great King Satyavrata is. I don't know if it is the same Satyavrata Muni Chaitanya was mentioning Satyavrata. But that could be different. We have to find. But he's a king.
It is same.
You thought same. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, that Satyavrata is no longer Satyavrata. He is Vaivasvata Manushrata Deva. So is so great he must mean that personally heard and protected. And just think how great he must be. He was there in and you Lord protect him, and then there came the current. So if you're a devotee, become but as the Chaitanya mentioned, then that will be like mind reaction, and Krishna will do magics. But my devotee never perishes. Krishna says that's what Krishna say was protect. Okay, so I thought I would stop there. Thank you, Prabhu. Prabhu ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Should we do it? Because we have time. What is it?
So it is known as Satya.
Hare Krishna.
Dashavatara Stotram ki
Jai.
O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of a fish, all glories unto you. All glories to you. You easily acted as a boat in the form of a giant fish, just to give protection to the Vedas, which had become immersed in a turbulent sea of devastation. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of a tortoise, all glories to you. In this divine incarnation as a divine tortoise, the great Mandara mountain rests upon your gigantic back as a pivot for churning the milk ocean. From holding up the huge mountain like a large scar-like depression is put in your back, which has become most glorious. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of a bull, all glories to you. The earth, which had become immersed in the Garbhodaka ocean at the bottom of the universe, sits fixed upon the tip of your tusk, like a spot upon the moon. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of half man, half lion, all glories to you. Lust, I'm guessing just as one can easily crush a wasp between one's fingernails, so in the same way, the body of the wasp-like demon Hiranyakashipu had been ripped apart by the wonderful pointed nails on your beautiful lotus hands. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of a dwarf Brahmana, all glories to you. O wonderful dwarf, by your massive steps you deceive King Bali, and by the Ganges water that has emanated from the nails of your lotus feet, you deliver all living beings within this world. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of Bhrigupati, Parshuram, all glories to you. At Kurukshetra you bathe the earth in rivers of blood from the bodies of the demoniac Kshatriyas that you have slain. The sins of the world are washed away by you, and because of you people are relieved from the blazing fire of material existence. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of Ramachandra, all glories to you. In the battle of Lanka you destroy the 10-headed demon Ravana, and distribute his heads as a delightful offering to the presiding deities of the 10 directions headed by Indra. This action was long desired by all of them, who were much harassed by this monster. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of Balaram, the yielder of the plough, all glories to you. On your brilliant white body you wear garments the colour of a fresh blue rain cloud. These garments are coloured like the beautiful dark hue of the river Yamuna, who feels great fear due to the striking of your ploughshare. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of Buddha, all glories are to you. O Buddha of compassionate heart, you decry the slaughtering of poor animals performed according to the rules of Vedic sacrifice. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of Kalki, all glories to you. You appear like a comet and carry a terrifying sword for bringing about the annihilation of the wicked barbarian men at the end of Kali Yuga. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed these 10 different forms of incarnation, all glories to you. O readers, please hear this hymn of the poet Jayadev, which is most excellent, an awarder of happiness, a bestower of auspiciousness, and it is the best thing in this dark world. O Lord Krishna, I offer my obeisances unto you, who appear in the form of these 10 incarnations. In the form of Matsya you rescue the Vedas, and as Kurma you bear the Mandara mountain on your back. As Varaha you lift the earth with your tusk, and in the form of Narasimha you tie open the chest of the Daitya demon Hiranyakashipu. In the form of Vamana you trick the demon King Bali by asking him for only 3 steps of land, and then you take away the whole universe from him by expanding your steps. As Parshuram you slay all the wicked Kshatriyas, and as Ramachandra you conquer the Rakshasa King Ravana. In the form of Balaram you carry a plough, with which you subdue the wicked and draw towards you the river Yamuna. As Lord Buddha, you show compassion towards all living entities, towards all living beings suffering in this world. At the end of Kali Yuga, you appear as Kalki to bewilder the mlechas, degraded low-class men. Shri Dashavatara Shrotram Ki Jai. Prasadam.
Mahaprasade Govinde
Mahaprasade Govinde
Nama Brahmane Vaishnave
Nama Brahmane Vaishnave
Svalpa Punyam Radham Rajam
Svalpa Punyam Vritam Rajam
Vishvasane Vajayate
Vishwasaya Jayate
Sharirar Vidyajal
Sharira Vidyajam
Jodendriya Taheka
Jodendriya Taheka
Jive Fele Visesagre
Jive Fele Vishai Sagare
Dharmati Jivati
Dharmate Jivayate
Lobhamoy Sudharmati
Lobhamoy Sudharmate
Takjeta Katim Samsare
Takjita Katina Samsare
Krishna Bado Dayamay
Krishna Bada Dayamay
Kori Bare Jiva Jai
Kori Bhara Jiva Jai
So Prasadaman Dilo Bhai
Swaprasadan Dilo Bhai
Sayanamrita Bhav
Sayana Vitapa
Radha Krishna Gunagau
Radha Krishna Gunagau
Remeda Ko Shri Chaitanyatay
Premedako Shri Chaitanya Nitai
Jainimay Jainitai
Jai Nimai Jai Nitai
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadhar
Shri Advaita Gadadhar
Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Shri Bhagavad Mahaprabhu ki
Jai.
Very wonderful constitutions for future, ideal future.
Because different incarnations they do differently. Like the Keshav Maharaj gives the example. Narasimhadev versus Mangala. Somebody got the job done in a sneaky way. Narasimhadev just came and got the job done there and by himself. So there's two techniques. He says there's two techniques of preaching. One is like Narasimhadev approach. Is not simply like that. And sometimes you have to do this kind of bridge preaching, and then come. So sneaky.
So Keshav Maharaj shares this one.
Yeah. And he says, either way is okay, as long as you're doing it representing Lord.
Might be like contact,